Hey everybody. Today I am building these longitudinal stringers. They are 24 inches long, and they're what makes up the structure of the top of the radio operator's compartment. I hope you can hear me. I got my ventilation going because it's every bit of 100 degrees in this garage, and without this guy blowing on me, I don't stand a chance. Right now I'm looking for the part that I just made. There it is. These are almost identical to the genuine article. The only difference is I didn't continue this flange here. I don't think it's necessary. We're not going to be flying over the Arctic with a Mark 17 in the Bombay anytime soon. So that's stronger than snot. Pretty simple. I have to make 8 of them. So I cut my 8 blanks at 3.125 inches times 24.0 inches. Got me a mark down here so I know what to do it. With any luck and with any skill, I'll be able to flip these over and not bend them on the same side. I hope I look good. I didn't really put my makeup and everything on for this video like I usually do. So let's get to it. I thank everybody for my donations pretty much in every video, but I just want to thank you all again because what I'm doing right now would not be possible without your donations. Like I said, I'm a starving artist. Okay. Okay. If I had to do this over and over and over and over and over again, and I had money, I would certainly make jigs. Convair had a jig for everything that they made, but I don't. That'll do. Helps to tighten your vise. And put your glasses on. And as always, let the hammer do the work. I know, it varies from what I do, but I try to do that. So anyway, here's our first bend, right on the line. Nothing would make me happier than to be able to put this into a jig and push a button or pull a lever or whatever and produce a part. Mark my word. The big frames that I showed on yesterday's video are made out of 16 gauge 3003 aluminum. These are 20 gauge. because they don't support nearly as much weight as these big stringers do. Those big stringers do. I guess I should get a camera for my head or something, I don't know. So, as always, the biggest question I get is, what are my plans for this thing? If you put a gun to my head, loaded gun, and you say, Brian, what are you doing? The answer that I'm going to give you as of right now is, I'd like to, this thing's going to be modular. I think it's going to be two 102-inch long pieces. So the total width will be, or total length will be 204 inches, which is a lot. I can fit that back to back on a trailer. I want to take it to air shows. I love aviation. I love hanging out with those people. I love sharing the B-36, teaching about it. So I figure if I take this and some of my B-36 artifacts, it'd be a good way to really advertise my channel, because it all comes down to money. The more views I get, the more money I make. The more money I make, the more I can buy, the more time I can spend on the B-36. After that, when I get tired of it, or I say enough's enough, because I want to build another airplane after this. It's going to go to a museum if they'll have her. If haha. So now we have two stringers. I hope y'all can't see this stuff. I am the most disorganized person on the planet. Keep the eyes on the prize. Something like that. Reminder, everything that you see on this B-36 is scratch built. Exceptions are the seats, astrodome, oxygen equipment panels, communications panels, navigation panels, and the flight engineer main instrument panel, and of course the gauges. Everything else is scratch built. The airframe is 100% scratch built. I've been accused of restoring famous B-36s or just random B-36s. I've been accused of having actual B-36 airframe parts, which I do have. They're just not in this airplane. In coming up a lot sooner than I thought it was going to be, I've got a massive B-36 plot twist to my channel. I'm still going to be doing this full time, but something big is coming into my life, and it's going to be documented, and I think you guys will really appreciate it. It's big. I think I'm going to do 4 of these. I don't want to bore anybody to death. My build videos where I'm actually doing the work doesn't get too many views. I do this just to prove that I'm the actual guy doing this stuff. I wish I could make my videos more professional, but the wife already accuses me of spending too much time. Imagine that. A wife accusing a husband of spending too much time building a B-36. So, I don't want to become an editor anytime soon. We got 3 stringers now. Woohoo! I always used to frown upon reproductions, replicas, but I mean, this was not made at Convair. This hasn't been to Carswell Air Force Base. It never served, it never flew. But with the exception of that last little detailed groove, it's identical to what was used on the B-36 at that specific area. And I mean, it's beautiful. I can't stop. There's so many aircraft that have been scrapped that I've mentioned in my previous videos, like the XB-19, the XB-15. Build them. Just build the things. Okay. This is the last one I'm going to do for the camera. I got 4 more to go after this. And the beauty is after I'm done filming, I can sit here and watch my video. And when I'm done watching the video, I'll be done making the other 4 stringers. That's what I call thinking. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's me in a nutshell. Why am I doing this? I'm doing it for stuff like this. You know, you never really talk to a bunch of guys. What do you like about aviation? What do you like about airplanes? Well, some people like flying. Some people like watching airplanes fly. I like the details. I like what hooks to this and how this was made. That's what I like about airplanes. So it's amazing to be able to make a structure out of brand new aluminum and then finally be able to incorporate real government supplied parts or you know, vintage specimens into this, and just be able to do things that nobody else on the planet that doesn't have a B-36 in their museum can do. That does it for me. That's it. I'm just a guy who wants a B-36. It'd be a lot cooler if I had about a 500,000 square foot long hangar, a fully staffed, dedicated machine shop, a mile-long runway, and 6 Pratt & Whitney R4360 radial engines, and 4 General Electric J47 turbines. Oh, there we go. But maybe someday. Not the straightest specimen I've ever seen. Huh. Pass. There you go, guys. We'll see y'all next time.